right, we got 3,000 kilobytes per second, so it looks like we should be good on that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back live with CAL FIRE here on the scene of the gas leak evacuation situation that we have. And I'll let you guys get logged in. We will do a little recap with this. I got Riverside County PIO. Can you go ahead and introduce yourself and
Yes.
tell me what is going on and how did it happen and when did it start?
Yeah, so my name is Karina Espinoza. I am a public information a public information officer for CAL FIRE Riverside County Fire. And pretty much we're here at a gas leak that happened on, give me just a second to find the location. That happened on the 1300 block of State Street in San Jacinto. So currently SoCal Gas is out here mitigating the leak, and we're just out here as a precaution. We did put some evacuation orders in place as a precaution. However, due to evaluation, some of those evacuation orders were actually downgraded to evacuation warnings. So currently, we have evacuation orders for north of Crow's Nest, south of the Canal, west of Buena Vista, and east of Palm. So those would be zones SJT 1196D, HMT 1197B, SJT 1198C. Evacuation orders downgraded to warnings was north of Crow's Nest, south of 10th, west of Santa Fe, east of Buena Vista, north of Fruitvale, south of Crow's Nest, west of Santa Fe, and east of Palm. So, and you can also view an interactive map through our CAL FIRE RRU social media pages. And you can also find your zone on Genesis Protect, formerly known as Zone Haven.
And I just put that up on the screen for you guys so you can actually see that app and download that app, and then all those numbers that you just named off will show in that app so you'll know what zones that you're in.
Yes.
So people are asking if they're able to go back to their homes at Desert Palms now since this is in a warning.
Yeah, they would just have to look at the map.
Okay, just
to
look at the
figure that
map.
out.
Now, what time did this gas leak apparently happen?
I think I had already mentioned it. Give me a sec here.
I'll take this back off the screen. And somebody wants to know if this will be cleared by tomorrow.
So it was reported at 11:23 a.m. at the 13,000 block of State Street in San Jacinto. Currently, there's no defined timeline. Hopefully, this will be over by tomorrow, but we can't give a secure answer. We just don't know. We're playing it little by little.
Yeah.
And it's all waiting on SoCal Gas to mitigate that leak.
Right, and SoCal Gas is actually on scene. They're still working on it.
Correct. We still have SoCal Gas out here.
Is it still leaking at this time? I know we were still going on.
Yes, previously it was still leaking. They're still working on it, so we haven't followed up with the rep since, but they were still out there working on it.
Okay. And do we know how the gas leak started, or this construction? I guess they were trying to relocate the line or something, and they hit the line, busted a 6-inch gas line.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the gas line size, but it was roadside construction.
Okay. And let me see. So YouTube is asking how they can see the map. You can. You want to repeat that for me? We got Genesis. There's an app right here, guys. I'll pull that up on the screen. The Genesis is an app that you can get for Androids and iPhones. And just download that app. You put in your zip code and your address, and it will show you where you're at. And it will have all the evacuation areas. When you guys update the evacuation, it will be notified on that app. So that's the best app to use. And they can also follow you on Rivco. What is it? The Rivco Ready?
Yeah, so there's Rivco Ready, but we also manage CAL FIRE RRU. So that's actually the fire department's social media page where we push out evacuations as well. And you can also find a link to these evacuation orders and warnings there. So that's CAL FIRE RRU on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Okay. So how late are you going to be out here tonight?
I'm not sure until the chief lets me go. I'll probably be leaving in a bit just because they're downsizing a bit. but it's just little by little, just depends.
Okay, my work is down the street. Farmer do I have to still go in tomorrow? I would call your boss and ask if they're open tomorrow. If the gas leak is still continuing, you probably have a day off. So, all right. Is there any other information that you want to put out?
No, just reminding people to know their zone, most importantly, and staying up to date for the latest updates that we have.
Okay. And the evacuation has been downgraded, guys.
So some of the
some.
evacuation orders have been downgraded to evacuation warnings. There are still some areas in evacuation order.
Okay. All right. Well, I sure appreciate all your time, and thank you. And we'll definitely keep the public updated. And if you're not here, we'll follow your apps.
Yes.
All
good.
right. Thank you so much for your time. And I'm not going to forget that mic again.
Go for it.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. Y'all have a good one.
Have a nice
Mobile
day.
homes is okay to go home. Yes, your mobile homes are okay to go home, guys. So it has been downgraded. That's a good thing. The gas line is still leaking. School's going to be open tomorrow. If this is still going on, I would say no, because they're not going to let nobody go to school. And if you're in that area, especially over there on Esplanade area. Who's this right here? Okay, they're turning in there. So I'm going to try to stay live here with you guys. What? I'm trying to read them. Oh, Georgiana says, what happened? We had a construction crew down there on State and Esplanade, and they hit a gas line. It's a 6-inch gas line, and it's still leaking since 11 something this morning.
People want to know if they can use their stoves if they're in the warning zone.
No, that's a dumb question.
Seriously,
No,
they asked that.
well, yeah, I mean, do you have gas? That's what I'm wondering. If hopefully you have
should
gas. If you're in the warning zone, I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise it. Especially if you have a gas stove. Definitely. You guys might have to go to Boy's Burgers and get y'all something to eat. Well, no, never mind. They're closed. Order DoorDash, guys. People are asking if I live in the warning area, should I use my gas stove?
That's a good question. I think you should be able to, but let me confirm, okay?
Yeah, definitely. So she's going to find out for you guys. Right now, guys, it's closed from State Street, from from Fruitvale, all the way to 7th Street. Yes, Desert Palm is now in a warning area, guys. They are able to return.
So
gas never shut off.
yeah, so you can turn on your stove if you are in evacuation warning area. We just encourage people to not do anything outside, any
Just
outside
do it
ignitions.
inside your home.
Yes, just do it inside your home.
Okay, keep everything from outside. Wait, what do you deserve? Desert Palm is now in the warning area, so you can return back to your home. Just don't go out and barbecue outside or anything like that, guys. And people are asking about schools. Do we have any idea if school's going to be open tomorrow? Because that's one of the public's main
As long
concerns.
as they're not in an evacuation order area, there shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, gotcha. So as long as they're not in an evacuation warning area, you should be fine, guys.
Yeah, but either way, we encourage them to ask their school.
Yeah, call your school and make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much.